Greetings, fellow YouTubers. This is the Hunt INX, and today we're doing a video review on the new Legos Knuckles mech suit, or whatever. We're gonna look at the minifigures. We got the Rouge and Knuckles minifigure. Taking a look at Rouge first. Printing is really nice. I'm actually gonna zoom in a little bit. There we go. Printing is really nice, solid all the way through. It's very clean. Yep, looks like Rouge. It's a generic Lego minifigure, just, does 5 points of articulation. Actually, 6, because they have little hands that turn. But yeah, the bat wings, I think, are a piece from somewhere else. I don't know. Could be wrong, could be right. I have no idea. But, yeah, looks good. Looks like Rouge. So, put her right there. I do like with the neck piece, she is just a little taller. I think that's kind of makes it just a little nicer. Gives her a real femme fatale feel, which is kind of Rouge's whole MO. So we bring in Knuckles. Again, really nice printing way around. He even has his tail back there. Shoes are a little lackluster, but I mean, they're shoes. That's the only thing. I would have liked to see them try to print on the gray Lego bricks, ironically, to his shoes, but I imagine that those would be way too small. And then, of course, he's got the boxing gloves. These are new pieces. They just slide over generic Lego hands, which does mean, yes, Knuckles has hands. Why can I hold... Knuckles, put your damn glove back on. There we go. But yeah, I'm just going to have him like this. I imagine as a lot of other people would, because, I mean, it's Knuckles. Can't have him without his Knuckles, you know? It's just... Otherwise, he's just red thing. Because he barely looks like an echidna. Next, let's take a look at the two micro builds of this set, because these kind of set up the main story for the set, basically, and the kind of main gimmick, which is obviously you get the Master Emerald on a little base, just like that. It just fits right in there. It is completely hollow. You can drop a dude in there. I guess you can have Knuckles be the center point of Angel Island instead of the Master Emerald. But yeah, it's just molded in a very, like, pearlescent green. There's a lot of flakes, metallic color in there. You might hear stuff in there. That's because you get some emeralds for it as well. You get 4 total, but I think 2 are only supposed to be in there. But you get 4 green emeralds, which I imagine are supposed to be like Master Emerald shards. Because that was one of the things in... what was it? I know in the Sonic movie, the Master Emerald was Chaos Emeralds, but if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't Sonic Adventure. You had to, like, collect Master Emerald shards to put it back together. I imagine that's what these are supposed to kind of represent, but I don't know. They could just be in there as a fun little Easter egg, or again, a reference to the Sonic movie when all the Chaos Emeralds make the Master Emerald, kind of thing. And then obviously you get this. This is a little hover... little hover thing for Rouge. It looks like those things from Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite, so I don't know what they are, but the little landing things, kind of expect her to swoop in on that. But yeah, get a little handle right back here. So you just take Rouge, get her hands in the right spot. You want to put them at this angle so they hold on to the thing just a little better with both hands, as you can see. Yeah, and you just kind of have her fly behind it like that. Just very whooshable. It's got some little bit of articulation as well. You have some ball joints right there, so you can really get some hinges, really get the wings flapping. But you notice there's a stud right there, at the bottom. The whole action feature with this, why this is on a loose thing, is Rouge supposed to fly in and stick to the emerald, and then take off with it, which is pretty cool, and I guess kind of explains how she's always trying to steal it. She always wants the Master Emerald, so I guess she's gonna have some kind of way to steal it, though who she got it from is the question. Probably Eggman, who knows. Yeah, just get that off like so. Yeah, that's the whole little gimmick of it, which I think is, again, it's a really neat little gimmick. It makes sense. It's super simple. But I think the main star of the show is the big kahuna right here. Knuckles Angel Island mech suit. That is the main toy of this set, and it's the one that takes up the most pieces, and it is a really nice build. This is a really good Lego mech suit. Lego's always made a lot of mech suits, especially during the Ninjago era. I think that's when they first started doing these. It might have been no, probably a little closer than that, like maybe Power Minders. No, it's Exoforce. I'm mistaken. I'm a complete idiot. But yeah, so it's very much in that kind of feel. In fact, you could honestly change out the colors of these, put an Exoforce minifigure in there, maybe give it some new hands, and you'd have a pretty good modern Exoforce Exoforce set, basically. But yeah, it's got a lot of really nice brick detail. My only complaint is I would have liked to see them put some pieces in here to fill out the knees. That's the only real thing. And then obviously you have the seat right there. So it's we gotta get Knuckles in the mech. Get in the fucking robot, Knuckles. So yeah, get him put up right. So you can't take the gloves off to have him hold it, but again, why?
Why would you do that?
So you don't do that. So we just have him hold on to it. And some of you are gonna probably ask, why would we give Knuckles a mech in the first place? And I ask you, A, why do you not like fun? And B, I do actually have a headcanon explanation for why I feel like Knuckles would have this. I feel like this is just an Eggman mech. And one day the crew defeated him, and Knuckles was like, hey, can I keep this? And Sonic and Tails were just like, sure. And now he has it. That's my headcanon explanation for why this thing exists in the world of Lego Sonic. So that's what I'm going to stick with. I mean, I like it. It is a really good build. It doesn't have the elbows or knees, but I mean, I've kind of come to terms with that. I think it makes sense. You know, Lego minifigures don't have elbows or knees, so why would their robots have elbows and knees? Let's actually go over the articulation of the mech. So obviously it's got ball joint right there, and then a ball joint at the wrist, so you can spin it around, do all kinds of posing. I really like that build for the Knuckles. I think that's really clever. No waist joint, but that's fine. Ball joint at the leg, so it gets all kinds of motion. Again, nothing at the knee, but then you do get an ankle, so you get some pretty decent poses out of it. He does have little what's the word I'm trying to think of? Pins, like the Lego pins you put in there. He does have holes on the bottom of his feet for that. So I wonder, could he ride the board? And the answer is hell yeah, he could ride the board. You do also get some articulation right up here at the top just to move these 3 bits around. But now we move on to the main gimmick of the Knuckles mech. So he's got little stud shooters right here. You can also take this entire part off. It comes off super easy. So if you wanted to put something else on there or build this into a Knuckles robot or something, you can. But yeah, again, they are just stud shooters. You just push it, fires, you lose track of it and scramble till you find it. Just usually how a lot of the time that goes. But yeah, simple stud shooters, just push, fires. Yeah, I did also want to show, because I mentioned my whole headcanon for this thing, you can fit Dr. Eggman onto this mech. Can't sit all the way, but you can put him on there, have that close, and have him kind of look like he's reaching for the bars. So again, yeah, this just kind of adds fuel to my little fan cannon that this is just Eggman's and Knuckles kept it. So that's a funny and fun idea. I really like that. And I mean, it's Lego. You can do stuff like this, so it kind of makes it even more fun. For size comparison, here he is next to Bionicle Toa Tahu, and of course the Dr. Eggman mech, the Death Egg robot. Because again, this kind of just adds credence to my headcanon idea that this is just Eggman's and he just took it. that's my entire thought, and I feel like it now seeing them next to each other, it adds a little bit more of a layer to that. And there you guys have it. That was my video review on the new Lego Knuckles Guardian mech. This is a pretty fun set. It is really silly, it's really fun, it's very Lego. It's very much a Lego set, and I I love it for it. It's very cool. It's very nice. Love just messing with the Knuckles mech. It is really simple. It's a really nice build as well. And the Rouge thing is really nice. It kind of makes a little more sense for how she's always still in the Master Emerald. This makes sense. She just has one of those. And the minifigures are extremely nice. They are probably the highlight of the entire LEGO Sonic line because they're the parts we've all been looking forward to the most. But yeah, and of course the actual Master Emerald is a nice thing to have. So overall, I highly recommend it. Is it silly? Yep. But it makes it all the more awesome for it. So there you guys have it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the set. As well as check out my other videos and my social medias in the description down below. And until next time, you guys, peace.